just have to restart my whole Streamlabs. We're back. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're good. Alright, you guys don't need to stare at my face. You expect to try to have patience. Everything's broken. Uh-oh. 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 Is this TOS? Alright, this McDonald's is probably not the nicest McDonald's to be at.
You're fucking lying.
Who's gonna attack someone with a crutch? The classic weapon of choice. Mr. McGiblets, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers, and thank you for the support. Thank you very much. Didn't you realize you're gonna see some of the strangest people you've ever seen in the US? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Getting feedback. Oh no. Are you still getting feedback? Am I a bad streamer with poor quality audio? I don't want to be a bad streamer. I want to be a mediocre streamer. All I want is mediocrity. This is a strange place. If you're interested in just like the diversity of humanity, this is a good place to see. Like just like find like a balcony overlooking like Bourbon Street and just people watch. Just people watch. Hear you ×2, that is. What? Why would I begin? Why would that happen? I don't get it. Which street is this? I don't know what the street this is. I think I have to cross over there. Oh, let's go down here. Boop, I think it's just you then. I think it's just you.
Not want to see the other one. He was like, oh.
Oh, there it is. Some lovely ladies there. That's what happens when there's any type of girls on Twitch. Albeit that was a very polite way to say that. You did good, Twitch. You saw some ladies, and you said lovely ladies. It's a very polite way to do it. I think I gotta cross over here. I'm just waiting for the light, but I'll let you look at this view from here. I'm not sure if that's oversaturated with the light, but alright, it says red. They're walking. I'm gonna be a good law-abiding tourist. Well, honestly, Bourbon Street didn't smell too bad yet. I'm guessing as the night progresses, they'll pick up the combination of oops. Let's just quickly cross. They'll pick up the lovely smell of combination of urine and vomit, I'm guessing. I don't think it smelled like piss today. I might just grab a quick beer from this market here and then quickly decide what I want to do. Blue Moon. What's that? Is that local? Golden, Colorado. Does Alabama brew anything? Oh, these are really tall cans. Oh, they've got nothing but the best here. We got PBR, Corona, Heineken, Bud Ice. What is that? Ask about the drinking laws. Oh, there's the Yingling. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna try Yingling. Everyone tells me to try Yingling, so Yingling. Don't they have them cold? It is cold. That was a fridge. Hi.
Security?
Yep. If you need a passport, let me know.
Do what?
So if you need a passport instead of that, it's fine.
It even scans.
It even scans.
Well,
Does it?
this one's not.
No.
Sometimes the British Columbia ones do.
No.
The Ontario ones scan every time.
Oh, BC ones are good. Take it or leave it.
I do like the British Columbia ones because it cuts off the word Canada. So
Does
it
it?
says British Columbia can.
Oh, they don't tell you the
See?
whole
British Columbia can.
can't, but we don't give the whole country. British Columbia is more important than the actual
Yeah,
country.
exactly. 14.
Oh, and Amex certificate. Do you have tap? Does it work?
Sometimes.
Canadian cards, come on. Yeah, Canadian cards.
I know, we're so far behind everybody.
Well, your POS has it, just your cards don't. Alright, oh, I need a signature.
you're good.
You're good? Alright, cool.
For some reason, both the receipts come out like that. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Who knows?
There we go.
Yeah, you too. Did I leak the card?
always their mids, like their service, but like their dedication to what
Oh well,
they do.
the nice thing about credit cards is it's there's zero liability. If you guys steal all my money, I can just be like, Amex, someone stole my credit card identification. I live streamed it on Twitch TV, and then they'd give me my money back. It's perfect. I think it's like down here. You need a bag? I got a bag. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Twitch? Honestly, I've been carded everywhere here in New Orleans, but through most of the US, people haven't been carding me. Dallas looks nice. Why are we talking about Dallas? We're in New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. Illegal content on Twitch. What's illegal? I'm not drinking it. It's closed. I don't even know. Am I allowed to drink this down the street? Card leaked in glorious 320p. Exactly. See, my low quality stream protects me, because you guys probably can't read out that 16 digit credit card number in 360p. If I was streaming in 720, then you might be able to pick it up. Yes, you can drink on stream. That's what I thought. What it would be breaking the law if I was drinking down the street and it was illegal to drink down the street. That's the only reason I'm streaming in standard definition, is because I'm protecting my credit card information. I totally can stream in HD. I just don't want to, because you're gonna steal my identity and take all my monies. I don't really have that much money to steal. Cloud stream was perfect. That was pretty fun. Clown stream was perfect. You can drink it on the street. Someone said you can only do it in a plastic cup, which I don't know if that's correct or not. Stop drinking the devil's blood. Is that what beer is called? Or is that like a Bloody Mary? Get a room? Actually, I'm walking to my room right now. She's still drinking. I have a beer right here. I have a Yingling. At least I think that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it. You can have open containers in New Orleans. Some people said that you couldn't have actual, like, the bottles themselves, but you could have plastic cups and stuff. Just no glass bottles. Oh, because they're weapons, and then the glass breaks and all that stuff. Alright. Classy to hotel with a tall boy. It's a Yingling. It's like your perfect mediocre beer that's not too, like, you know, it's semi-classy, isn't it? You can't have glass bottles, but you can drink anywhere. Oh, that AC feels amazing. What did humans do before AC? As long as you don't make an ass of yourself, public intoxication, you're fine. But honestly, I'm not that concerned about the actual, like, if I'm breaking the law and Twitch sees you live streaming yourself breaking the law, what do you think they're gonna do about that? I'm a tourist here. I try to obey all local, state, and federal laws as much as I can. Because I don't just go to a country just to be like, screw all your rules. Screw all of them. You're Canadian, they can't do anything. Twitch can do something. I do live stream on Twitch, and if I'm just streaming myself doing a bunch of illegal things, they'll be like, okay, well, we don't want to. Oh god, we don't really want to showcase your content anymore, so we banned you because that's not advertiser-friendly material. Yingling. Shower beer would be so nice. No. You're not gonna get... People have been banned for strange things. You broke the hitchhiking law in that town yesterday. The thing is, where am I gonna find that? Like, okay, so if we're looking at small municipal laws, it was illegal in Scott. It was legal in Fayetteville, right next to it, like 3 miles away from it. There isn't even, like, I'd have to, like, I'd have to get to Scott, like, inquire at, like, I don't know, the police station, be like, can I look at your local ordinances? And they'd have to be like, oh yes, we've looked in the local ordinances for what's available in this small town, and yes, you cannot hitchhike. You just can't know. It's like, I don't know, there's a local ordinance that you can't loiter within 20 meters of the city hall or something like that. How are you supposed to know that until someone tells you, hey, you can't do that here? I try to follow it as much as I can. But in like a situation like that, there's just no way to know until someone tells you. And as soon as they tell me, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Fair enough. Yingling sucks. Is everyone gonna fight over this? We don't have this in Canada, so I'm trying it. That's a perfectly mediocre beer. Oldest brewery in the States, really? Since 1829, that is pretty old. It's good beer. It's decent beer. Yes, it does taste like beer. What does it remind me of? Reminds me of another beer. Alexander Keith's, maybe? Keith's? Nova Scotia beer? Maybe. Perfectly mediocre could be their advertising slogan. Yes. Sam Adams is good too. I don't think I've had it. But I think we do have Samuel Adams in Canada, I just haven't had it. But I have not seen Yingling in Canada, so I figured I should try it. Heard Canadian beer is stronger than American? Some is, like, if you're just talking about your basic Canadian breweries, they're gonna, like, your normal beer is gonna be 5%, just like any other beer. Like, craft breweries are gonna brew stuff up to, I don't know, like, tops 11%, which is, like, way up there. But I think you have that in the United States too. Probably unless you go solid beer is stronger. I've been up about as far north as you can be on mainland Canada, and I did go to one bar, a dive bar. It's a weird environment. You like the bed? You're all invited. All viewers are invited to Hitch Live's hotel stream bed party. I'd rather face you guys. Put your tent up. Last time I did that, I'm like, oh yeah, let's just quickly set it up. I can set it up in a couple minutes. The problem is, in a hotel room, like, the dimensions aren't that big, and you have, like, these poles that, when they're not, like, bent over, because it's, like, you know, the bendable poles, they're, like, what, 15 feet long, and it's like as long as the room. But I might. You get a shower yet? Yes, I have had one, and I'm gonna shower again tomorrow morning. Jump on the bed. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. And it wasn't even that much because I had that employee discount code. Thank you to, honestly, I don't remember the viewer's name. I'm a bad streamer. But thank you for the employee discount code. You get HBO. Ooh, I should catch up on Westworld. I haven't watched any of season 2 yet. Sleep stream, make 5K in one night. Is that in reference to something? Check under the bed for stuff. Like, see if anyone left anything behind. Last time I stayed in a hotel motel, I set up a tent for you guys. Wait, no, actually 2 times before. Isn't it bad luck to pitch a tent inside? Is that an actual thing? There's some viewer with a C in their name. Oh, I remember now. Westward Bomb. I haven't seen it started season. Yeah, I haven't started season 2. I'm curious to see how season 2 is. Don't tell me anything about it. I will ban you. Recharge your batteries. I will. It's only 7 p.m. It's Westworld on Netflix. No, it's an HBO original series, I believe. Well, I haven't watched season 2. I've watched season 1. You can spoil season 1, except for the people that haven't watched season 1 would probably be mad at you, but when you're in New York, Syracuse area, got a place for you, gonna get you stoned for the first time. I'm from Vancouver Island, my friend. I don't need an education in getting stoned. I grew up on that. Everyone grows marijuana there. I just don't like it. It doesn't agree with me. Goes to New Orleans and hangs out in a hotel. Honestly, I'm tired. I told you guys it's not going to be a late night for me. I walked around, I walked up Bourbon Street, and I don't have any interest in getting smashed drunk. That's what you're supposed to do on that street, so I've heard. Whoa. Skipped. Thanks for the 1,548 bits. Doodle-la-poo is my sister, and happy birthday. Are you saying happy birthday to Doodle-la-poo, who is your sister? Because it's not my birthday. So I'm guessing that's in reference to Doodle-la-poo, who is your sister. And in that case, Doodle-la-poo, happy birthday from your brother or sister, whichever gender Skyped is or Skipped is. And thank you for the 1,548 bit donation. That's a large donation. Appreciate that. Mako, what? Trevor's serious about the banning. He's hardcore when it comes to banning people. Exactly. Don't get the obsession with weed? Yeah, me neither, but with that said, it doesn't agree with me mentally, so it for other people, it seems to just mellow them out, chill them out. Does not do that to me. It makes me anxious. Sleep stream? Yeah, you guys join me as you watch me sleep, like, really well, because I'm in an air-conditioned room with a real bed. Thank you. I turned 14 today. Doodle poo. Happy 14th birthday. I hope you had a great day, or hope you have a great day. With love from New Orleans, Louisiana, from this Canadian who's hitchhiking around America, showing you what hitchhiking's like. Apparently, it involves staying in nice hotel rooms. I'm a horrible hitchhiker, I'm sorry. Before you leave, you should eat at least one good New Orleans food though. I just had like crawfish, jambalaya, red beans and rice, potato salad, and grits with extra butter and cheese on top. That's pretty southern. What app to use for IRL at Hitch Live? Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the app I use. Any apps getting to New Orleans? Regular hitchhiking. Yes, it was regular hitchhiking today. June 21st, yo? What's June 21st? My birthday's June 20th. Just lay in that bed and go night-night. That's probably what I'm gonna do pretty shortly. Like, as soon as it gets dark, I'm just gonna be like, nope, it's bedtime. I know I'm in New Orleans, and I should be, like, going out doing fun party things, but you know what? I'm sleep-deprived and I'm exhausted. And yes, I'm 23 years old. I should be like, woo, let's go hang out on Bourbon Street and get plastered. But you know what? I'm just gonna be an old man and say that I can't handle that. Did I miss a sub? Whoa, 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 whoa. Skyped. I'm guessing it's Skype, not skipped, because if it was two P's, I think it would be skipped, but with one P, I think that makes you say the I in, like, Skyped. Skyped! You just gifted a sub to Ninja Warrior, Mr. Faisal, and Una. Ninja Warrior, Mr. Faisal, and Una. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers. Skyped. Thank you for gifting 3 subs. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of support. Thank you very much. Do a Texas sleep challenge? Oh god. Doodle poo. You inspire me. Thank you. It's strange to me that people say stuff like that because I'm just, I don't know. I've never thought of anything I do as something inspiring, so, but I appreciate that. Thank you. You knew it was all fake. Hotel streamer confirmed. I'm a horrible hitchhiker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to camp in New Orleans. How do you like the food? It was amazing, and I almost threw up. I'm way behind on chat, too. Will you be going out tonight after Nav, or are you going to nap till morning? I won't be going out tonight. That's crazy. I just reached all the subs that Skype gifted. Have you had a po' boy yet? I don't know what that means. Buzzing? Yeah, absolutely. Every drink that goes down I can feel. And I'm guessing whatever a hurricane is more than 1 ounce, because So yeah, we're not gonna do anything else too crazy tonight. I'm just gonna drink this beer and talk with you guys. If you have any questions about traveling, if you have any questions about, I don't know, credit card churning, hitchhiking, doing stuff cheaply. I'm doing things more expensive than I usually would. I just kind of want to show you like what a place has to offer. Like when I went out to eat, it was $25 for like a lunch dinner, which is expensive. Yeah. Steezy Danksa, good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. I'm just drinking this beer and talking to people now. I just got back off the street. I'm tired. A couple days of hitchhiking. I slept in my tent last night, and it was very hot. So I'm gonna get a beauty sleep tonight, in air conditioned and a beautiful bed, and I get room service tomorrow for free. Po' boy is a type of sandwich that is popular in the South, and its origins are from Louisiana. Oh. You're off, Quit Gal. Nice spending the day in New Orleans. Thanks for the tour. Thanks for watching me have my little tour. I know maybe wasn't the most like crazy New Orleans tour you've ever seen in your life, but I enjoyed it. It's the most affordable country you've been to. On my travels, Russia was so cheap. The ruble's really weak when I went there, and I could get like a huge like dinner for like $4. Albeit, like I went to Vietnam. How much did things cost there? I honestly forget because like it's all in Vietnamese dongs, and like the conversion's strange because it's like I think like a million is like $100 or something like that. A million dongs to like $100 US. Credit card sharing, no churning. Can you do laundry here too? I can check. Oh, there's the wall behind me. What city you're hitchhiking to tomorrow? I don't know which city I'm hitchhiking to. I just know I'm going east. When we hit up Alaska, after I hit the continental U.S. states. Did you ever play RuneScape as a kid? I absolutely did. And I occasionally will watch RuneScape streams for the nostalgia. Gumbo's hands down your favorite dish, and etouffee. A lot of work goes into making a good one. I think I had crawfish etouffee tonight, I think. How about order pizza? I'm still full from that meal I had where I almost threw up from how much I ate. Talk more about your boots and cobbler. What do you want to know? Well, I should take my boots off. I'm inside now. I can show you more. How many RuneScape girlfriends did you have, Trev? You know what? That's a big scam. You know what? I know that person, you know, who's a girl on RuneScape is not in fact a girl. You know, I was clever to that back in my, how old was I? Around 2007. I was born in 94, so that would have put me at like 13. Prime RuneScape age. I knew it was all a scam. But I still had 13. You were a RuneScape mod? Rat Rod? You were a mod? Whoa. We've got the RuneScape mods in our chat, guys. We've made it to the big leagues. Don't want to see my boot. Now I'm touching the bottom of this boot, and you guys will probably say, hey, that's gross. You were just walking around New Orleans and Bourbon Street. And you know what I have to say to that? I don't care. The lighting's very poor though, but this is my boot. And my nose is right above my boot. It's not too bad. There you go. That's my hitchhiking boot. Eh? Eh? What do you think? Spicy? Lick it? Not happening. I am not a puppet. That's very true, Triple Nickels. This is my boot. There are many like it, but this one is mine. shoe on your head. You don't look like you would have foot fungus, so I believe you. Jerk a hand grenade from the boot for bits. Oh god. I'd have to wear this boot tomorrow. Should get some alligator to eat before you leave Louisiana. Actually, I do want to try alligator. Don't tell me how to live my life. Trev 2018. Exactly. But yeah, I do like my boots. They're Frye boots, Frye. I bought them from just a random used apparel store. Someone just donated them, and then I took them to a cobbler to get these soles attached. So they did just have a Goodyear welted leather sole on the bottom. Like, it's a high quality leather boot. They were used though, and I just got a Vibram attached to the bottom so I could, like, yeah, so I could actually walk in variable terrain. Whoa, wait. Angel Wings, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, and I appreciate the support. Thank you very much, Angel Wings. It's awesome, thank you. One shot for every 500 bits tomorrow. You guys are, no. I will not voluntarily get drunk for you guys. Like, I do have like a bit of a buzz going because I just have no tolerance to alcohol. Can you fix the audio? I didn't know we had audio that was getting all bugged. Is it feedback or what do we got? Let's just go like this. How about that? Is that better? If we had feedback, is that better? Crackling mic syndrome, I apologize. What is your route for tomorrow? East on I-10. There's alligator all through the south, so I can get it in Mississippi, Alabama. It's good quality boot. Made of leather. Where are you right now? New Orleans. It's fun tomorrow. Hitchhike east. Can do lunch tonight, maybe. Alligators and crocodiles in Florida. It's the only place that has both. It's better, no more static. Might be Wi-Fi problems, the same as Cop House earlier. Yeah, it could be. You were telling your girlfriend about your boot story. My boot story? Is it a good story? I didn't know my boot story was a good story. I bet $10 I can tell you where you got your boots. No. I learned about this one. It's the old swindle. The old New Orleans swindle. Your voice like you speak from away. Does it sound like I'm far away now? Does it sound like I'm far away? So was the, like, you were getting feedback with the microphone, but is it okay now? Like, I could fish out, I do have a lav mic that I can clip onto my shirt in my backpack. It's just down there somewhere deep in the depths of my backpack. No feedback now? There's no mic attached. The standard mic on this phone doesn't get any feedback. It's just when I do have this microphone attached. Depending on what's going on, there's feedback. Can I just say, Rode, why did you make a microphone specifically attached to go onto a cell phone with the headphone jack, like the 3-prong headphone jack receptor thing there, unshielded? There's going to be network interference. It's right next to a cell phone. Why? Why is that a thing? That's a design flaw. It'll straight up start shining your shoes or cleaning. Like, I wouldn't mind a good shoe shining. I just wouldn't trust the person shining my shoes to take good care of them. That's not my my phone fan. There's like, I do hear a fan, but that's not my phone. This mic has a quiet, high-pitched ringing. Really? What? That's crazy. This is pretty decent beer. It's pretty decent. How long do you usually stream? For a full travel day, like the average full travel day is usually like 12 hours. The static is starting to build up again. Oh no. Saying here one more time. Night. Are you okay? Good night, Angel Wings. Were you saying good night? Serious Matters. Good night. How goes the beer? 1 out of 10? It's not 1 out of 10. It's a solid like 10 would have to be like, oh my god, this beer is the most amazing thing in the world. I'm never going to drink any other beer other than this beer. In fact, I'm going to give up water. In fact, I'm going to give up all other drinks. I'm only going to drink this beer. And a 1 would be like, I'm literally drinking coyote urine. I don't know what that would... Anyway, something very bad. It's about a 7. 6.75. It's better than mediocre. It's better than mediocre, but it's not amazing. Yeah. Wait, the halter shop. Again, might be back before you get off for the day. Alright, well, see you later, halter shop. Maybe see you later. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on. But yeah, maybe see you in a bit. What's your favorite beer? I don't have one. I like to mix things up. I like to try different things. I'm guessing that's not a surprise to you guys that I just like trying different things. But that's the way it is. I don't like really, really hoppy beer though. That's the main disqualifier. Ever get lonely hitching pre-Twitch? Like I missed the familiarity and like the regularity of like seeing people you knew and like having that connection there, because every day I meet people through hitchhiking and stuff like that. But like there's no long-term connection with hitchhiking. It's usually like anywhere from a couple minutes to a couple hours, and that's your interaction. Yes, you're meeting people, but it's not long-term. So yeah, on longer trips I'd miss that long-term connection you'd have at home with your friends and your family. But I don't know. As soon as I get home, I like see my family, I see my friends, I'm like, yeah, this is great. And then within like 2 weeks, I'm like, let's get out there again. What song runs through your head when you walk? Like it changes all the time. There's no one song, but I will have songs get stuck in my head. What I have for a little bit. Had like that. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've crossed the oceans, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to and you just rattle off places. Have you seen Deadpool 2 yet? No, I haven't, but I have to. Why don't you update your camera and mic? Just curious. I just haven't had the opportunity yet. I prefer to buy stuff online because you can get a much better deal, and I'm in the United States and I don't have an address. I've been trying to upgrade my phone for a little bit. Head to bed. Night Trev. Get some rest. Be on tomorrow. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow, Ryan. I hope you have a great sleep. Did you say that Rode mic sucks? I just ordered that mic for our off truck IRL stream, so I send it back, go with a different one. Like it's a good quality mic when it's not getting interference, um, like when my internet, wherever it is over there on there, gets close to this, you'll hear or a variety of different interference sounds that the stock mic doesn't. So the audio quality is great. It's directional, and the dead cat works really well. We've been in some really windy environments, and it holds up just fine. So the actual mic is high quality. The problem is, it's meant to be attached to a phone, and it's not shielded from network interference. Can anyone give me like a better suggestion? Is there something that's shielded that I can use? I think you're too addicted to technology, or feel like I always have to be somewhere or doing something. This stream is basically humaning and let me unwind, I'm guessing. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that this stream helps you unwind a bit. You can chill a little bit. Have a really good travel playlist on YouTube if you're interested. I've Been Everywhere Man song is the first track. Can you link that to my Whisper or Discord or something like that? Because I would like to check that out. Tinfoil around the bit that doesn't take in sound. Maybe that would help. I said that, people made fun of me because they're like, that doesn't block signal. I'm like, well, I don't know. Don't make fun of me. Where are you staying tonight? Right there. How you doing? Amazing. We're in New Orleans. Yeah, audio quality I think is more important than video quality. Video quality, as long as it's stable, it can be fairly low resolution. It just has to be stable. Audio quality, I think, is a bit more important. And the problem is feedback sound is worse than poor quality audio, because that in your ear, no one wants to hear that. You get lots of suggestions at TwitchCon. If anyone live streams IRL and has any suggestions for another directional mic like this, that either comes with a dead cat or you can get one for it, let me know. How many hours from now will you be live again? Well, my breakfast is getting delivered from between 9 and 9:30, and I kind of want to stream my 4 croissants getting delivered. So 9 tomorrow, so what is that, 13 hours? Just joining at Trev, been through an experience. What do you mean an experience? I hitchhiked here today, and I had some Louisiana food. That was an experience. Had some crawfish. That was an experience. Faraday cage? How did I do that? Since you do not do this for the money, do you like where the viewer count and interaction is now, or would you like to take it 1 to 2K viewers? When I started on this trip, I wanted to show people what hitchhiking was like. With that goal in mind, the more viewers the better, right? The more viewers the better. But I'm going to lose that interaction if you get much higher than where we're at right now. Already, I can't address each question as much as I would like to. So, yeah, I don't know. Grub Truckers, thank you for gifting a sub to I Paint Creatures. I Paint Creatures, thank you, or welcome to the Twitchers. And Grub Truckers, thank you for the support. You've gifted a few subs, I believe, Grub Truckers. I feel like you're telling me that I gotta come to Idaho and be put to work. I'll be there. Why was USA so far down the hitch list? I don't know, I just went to other places first. There was no particular reason I don't want to hitchhike in the US. Your mic out and about in vehicle, etc. is good unless near antenna. Yeah, the antenna is annoying. Well, the better so you can tell people their faces blurred out if they don't want to be on cam. When is Twitch on? Late October? Being you have been, you list them here before USA. Yeah, there's no reason why I put off USA until last fall. I hitchhiked through New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts. But prior to that, I'd never hitchhiked in the US. And last fall, I had a great time. You're gonna go the Quasi Wabbit? Have a great evening, night, great sleep, whatever time it is there. Have a great one. You don't even interact unless you are eating and going to bed, let's be honest. I try to as much as I can. When I'm in a car with someone, if I'm face to face with someone, they're my priority. In real life, if I'm right in front of someone, that person looking me in the eyes are a priority. If that's not there, I try to interact as much as I can. You don't have to, but it'd be cool. It would be cool. I'll try to make it there. Send that playlist to the Hitchbots Whisper. No, you gotta send it to my Whisper. Hitch_live. Visit to the Grove Shop would be a rad stream. I think it would be. What's your height and weight? I'm like 5'11", and weight? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm honestly, I probably started this trip like in the 140s. I'm probably in the 130s now. I've lost weight. I don't weigh very much. I did weigh myself, but I was geared up, and I think I was 140 something, but I had my boots on. How did you discover Twitch? Why stream Twitch for this content? I've been watching Twitch since like 2012 when I stopped playing video games, but I still liked watching people play video games. There was no particular reason why I stopped playing video games. I don't have anything against playing them. I don't know, I just stopped and I never started again. Why Twitch for this content? I think it's the most discoverable live streaming platform. If you have 0 followers and you have something that draws viewers in, they can find you. I started on Hitchhiking America day 1 with 0 followers. 0. I like told some people on my Facebook, like I just posted on Facebook, I'm like, I'm live streaming my hitchhiking. If you're curious what I've been doing for the past 4 years, this is what I've been doing. Other than that, I started with 0 followers. But if you scroll down the IRL list long enough and you see little old me with like 3 people watching from my Facebook list, well, you found me. And that's where I started 42 days ago in Port Angeles, Washington, with next to no viewers and no followers. And now here we are 42 days later with 239 viewers and 4,000 something followers. It's crazy. Let's just say the bag weighs more than him at this point. I have no idea how to whisper then. Oh no. How do I see your travel playlist then? Getting out of watching gamers and more travel streams like you, CJ Ride, Jake and Bake. Love that Twitch allows that now. I think it's amazing that the platform is there. I like to see what people are doing with that kind of IRL, just something different kind of content. There's several people doing different things. I love it when people do something different, something that hasn't really been played to death yet. So that's what I like to see. I think there's a lot of potential in the live streaming world for people doing interesting, weird, different things. So that's what I like to see. I think there's a lot of potential. He's make a at Hitch Live Creature, but you probably don't have time to watch Twitch. I really don't watch that much Twitch now. I'm either live streaming, talking to someone face to face off stream, like someone hosting me for the night, or I'm sleeping. Why did I miss the hurricane chat? Yeah, you missed the hurricane. The cursed one. Hey, how's it going? So amazing, good content. Thank you, Silvershot. You got that playlist to me? Travel and Root Beer? Thank you. Since yours, Instagram works great too, yeah. Dexflow Toys? Dexflow Toys? You found me through a host. Jay's Run Blessed. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, livestream fails has helped me out a lot. That day 15 one was probably like the vampires one or something like that, or possibly the Snickers hype one, extreme Snickers hype. That's got me a lot of views. That's got me a lot of followers. Yeah, how do you go on about money and stuff? I save up money before my trips. I didn't plan on really like making much money off of this. I just want to show people what hitchhiking was like. But it's gotten to the point where the channel is sustainable in that I don't lose money, so I can do this indefinitely if I want to. Saw a highlight of yours on YouTube. You saw me on YouTube. Cool. And what was your craziest hitches? Craziest. Todd was one of them. He taught me how to hitchhike on airplanes. There'll be VODs of Todd in the videos over here or whatever. It's tough to pick. Like the guys that were driving across Australia, and they were flipping over abandoned cars, like cars without plates on, like clearly abandoned, flipping them over and cutting out the catalytic converter off the bottom of their car for scrap metal, and then flipping the car back over and stuff like that. Was pretty crazy. Found you just scrolling through the IRL list. Yeah, and I think that's the most common way. People just scroll through, see what people are doing IRL, and scroll down far enough. Here I am. Man, hotel, I am. I'm a horrible hitchhiker, aren't I? It's a good niche, and you're spearhead of it. Yeah, I'm curious to see, like, I'm guessing at some point someone else is going to do a hitchhiking stream. It's been done before now. Actually, someone told me someone already hitchhiked through Japan last year and live streamed it. I haven't seen it, but, like, apparently it already has been done before. Has your U.S. stereotypes been played out, or you've been surprised so far? Honestly, it's not that much different from hitchhiking anywhere else in the world, to be honest. Like, yes, like right here in the southern U.S., you've got different accents, which is fun for me. And it's got more of that rural kind of vibe to it, like that southern drawl. But as far as how people treat me, and just how quick hitchhiking goes and how hitchhiking goes in general, it's honestly not that much different. People from America aren't very much different from people from Canada, who aren't very much different from people from Europe, who aren't very much different from people from Russia. Like, people are people. Yes, there's cultural differences, but people are people. Your interaction with chat is applaudable. Thank you. I try to do as much. I love the chat interaction. This has become my favorite trip of my life because of the chat interaction. Got you a hitch. If you need emotes, I can really make Hitch Snickers pop. Like, if you're curious, like, or like if you want to send me examples, like I'll hear that out, and like if we get partnered, then we'll probably all of a sudden need 15 emotes or something like that at one time, or like we'll have the potential to add those, and I'd love to add a bunch of emotes for people can do. So like send me an email or whatever about that. I've yet to go. Did you get drunk? I had one hurricane and I got this Yingling because apparently I was supposed to try this in the United States. You'll continue to grow and blow up bigger. Then it'll be copycats, but you'll always be the original. I'm sure other people will do a stream like this. I'm curious to see what they do with it. And I'm not going to be mad that people do that. It's fine if other people do the exact same stream as me. It's not copying me. Just like if someone plays a specific video game, it's not like, no, you can't play the same video game as me. I'm this video game streamer. I'm sure there'll be other Hitchhike streamers, and I'm curious to see what they bring to the table. Livestream fails? Yeah, a lot of people found me on Livestream fails. Vampires, yeah, there you go. Saw you and two clowns on a thumbnail and you're here for a second. That was a really fun stream. Relic, I don't know if he's here right now, I don't think he is. Awesome guy. And they try to bring a really good message, the like anti-bullying message, like don't judge people by how they look kind of message. Just awesome guys. Honestly, barely watch live streamers, but this is quality content, and you can tell you're just a genuine guy that doesn't do dumb stuff just for views. Steezy Danksta, thank you for the kind words. Thank you. You saw a thumbnail up with Armo waiting for a ride. Whenever I'm hitchhiking, the views hop up because people scrolling through IRL see some dude with a sign and his thumb out, and people are like, what is going on? Hitchhike on airplanes. Yeah, we've hitchhiked on 4 airplanes on 6 flights on this trip so far. You go to small municipal airports, you talk to people, you socialize, you talk to pilots, you ask if they're flying anywhere. If they are flying anywhere, you ask if they have room for a Canadian in his backpack. And if he does, maybe he'll take you. From that clown clip on Livestream Fails too. That was a great day. Awesome guys. Where were they sharing my stream on, like, was it Livestream Fails? Because that's where most people find me, from Reddit. Dude, favorite hockey team? You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm from British Columbia, eh? You know what the British Columbia team is? Vancouver Canucks. But honestly, I don't follow hockey too hard. I like hockey, but I don't follow it too hard. Did you make sure to plug in everything that needs to be recharged? Like, including this needs to be recharged, and I'm gonna plug it in after I shut off the stream. I'm gonna do that after. What's the biggest lesson you've learned through hitchhiking? I don't know. Like, again, I grew up as a very quiet child. Like, hitchhiking has taught me a lot of social skills. I'm not saying I'm the most amazing socialite now. Like, if we actually talk about me, like, what type of person I am like by the definition, an introvert. I need time to my own brain to recharge. I don't gain energy from social interactions. I do need time to myself to recharge. But it has taught me a lot about how to deal with people in social situations. But traveling and hitchhiking in general has just taught me that no matter where you go, like, people are just people. Like, people seem to just generalize entire regions and be like, these people think this. These people are bad for this reason. It's not the case. No matter where you go, like, yes, there's small cultural differences, but the average person is a kind person that doesn't mean harm to anyone. They wouldn't do anything to anyone. They don't, yeah. I don't know. It just bothers me seeing how much hate there is for people from just different regions just because they're from that area. Where you headed tomorrow? I'm headed east on I-10 direction Mississippi, Alabama. Doing one of the things many want to do, just keep getting bigger and bigger on Twitch. We've exploded recently. Yeah, this channel has grown very quickly, faster than I could have ever imagined. What's the hardest country to hitch in? I don't think it's even country specific. It's more like region specific. Anything that's really populated or like really population dense, as in like it's just like a network of highways around like random cities and stuff, becomes difficult because there's just highways and people from cities just seem a little bit more closed off. And you need to really specify where you're going. You need a good sign saying where you're going because the road spaghettis in different directions and stuff like that. So it's not more countries, it's just more specific areas. If it's really like, if it's really developed, then it becomes more difficult. The cursed one. Also, congrats to you, the first IRL stream you're following. Thank you for following the first IRL stream, which happens to be me. Thank you. I think you're at the point, yeah, where you could just Twitch I give you one too. Not 100%. I think I could do it at least 50% of the time now. What's your email? I have my email link before. It's hitchlive0@gmail.com. That's my like public email that I give to anyone. Send you source file of Hitch Snickers and I'll show what I do. I'll make it bang. Like, what would you do to make it bang? I like Hitch Snickers. Do I have source file? Probably. Can you just send me an email saying what you want to do and I'll respond to it with a source file, potentially? You see one person hitchhiking at the minute, different country. Can you leak their whatever, if they're on Twitch, whatever they are? I'm really curious to see what they're doing with it. But that's really cool. Relic is hosting me right now. Like I'm gonna wind down pretty soon. If he's about to host me, he might be better off hosting someone else. I don't want to bring all of Relic's people here and then have nothing to show them. You're waiting on your partnership application too? Found through Relic. What an awesome guy, Relic. Yeah, so I applied for partnership last week sometime. We'll see what they say. To make sure to plug in everything. Didn't you ask that? Or did someone else ask that? I haven't plugged them in yet, but I will plug them in. Relic is finishing up his Facebook stream and about to start his Twitch stream. Oh, okay. So he wouldn't be hosting me because he's starting his stream right now. How far behind am I? Best meals? The one today was really good. The one that Cal and Kim gave me, the people in Kansas that picked me up and brought me to their home and cooked me a home-cooked like burger made from meat that they grew on their ranch and stuff like that. Yeah. That was one of them. Has anything else stood out? Do you get on Reddit? If so, what subs? I don't really like I'll browse Reddit. I'll just check out the front page. And then people will come into my channel and be like, you're on live stream fails, so I'll like go check out what someone posted on live stream fails, but I don't really check it out that much. I'll only be leaving tomorrow. I have breakfast being delivered at between 9 and 9:30, so I'll try to be streaming around then, so I'll leave at some point after that. Hey, Chappers TV, thanks for the raid. Party 16, cool. Chappers TV, thanks for the raid. For all Chappers TV people coming over, I know we're not doing too much. I'm in a hotel. I'm a horrible hitchhiker. But I do hitchhike, and I will be hitchhiking tomorrow. I've hitchhiked through, well, so far on this trip, 15 states we've been picked up. I think 90 times was today. It was either 89, ride number 89 or 90 was today. We hitchhike most days. And I'm trying to hitchhike through all 50 states. Prior to this, I've hitchhiked through 25 countries, and I've been picked up about 800 times in my life now. Heading to Florida? Yeah, I'm heading that direction. It's like some survivorship by some of the nice people who picked you up. Are you saying as in, like, because nothing bad has happened, like, as in I'm alive, That's just mean I'm like the lucky person that hasn't been picked up by a serial killer. Is that what you mean by that? Survivorship bias. Like, sure, yeah. I just don't think hitchhiking is dangerous as people make it out to be. Simple as that. There's been plenty of people that have hitchhiked their whole life and haven't had really much problems. Yes, bad things have happened in the past, and yes, probably bad things will happen in the future. Small percentage of instances, but if you look at the grand scale of things compared to other activities that people do, it's really not that dangerous. I do have rules that I follow to keep things more safe. Steph, literally have the stream on from the time you wake up till you sign off. Sometimes I sleep or do things, but I find myself always coming back to see what you're doing, seeing that you're doing well in general. You have learned that the community you have is amazing. Yes. The community that has developed around this channel has been... I love you guys. Again, this has become my favorite trip I've ever been on, which is saying a lot because I've been on several really cool trips because of the chat interaction, because of the community, because of the day-to-day just talking to you guys. Oh, there's the wall behind me. There you go. So was the highlights, seeing the sights today. I did check out Bourbon Street and stuff like that. Checked out the boardwalk along the river. It was nice. It was nice. I didn't do anything crazy, New Orleans style, you know. That's not my scene. But I did have a lot of fun today. We checked out the New Orleans sites a little bit. I was going to talk to some people at a homeless shelter. I just wanted to interview them about the conditions they're like, what their experience is like there. And as soon as I turned onto the street where the front door is, like, there was someone shooting up right in front of me. I'm like, nope. And like there was a lot of like just sketchiest kind of people. I'm like, nope. And then I had to walk underneath the bridge where the tent city was, and there was like a drug dealer right in front of me. I'm like, nope. And then I decided to get a hotel room instead. Will you be back in Texas any? Well, I have a new Texas family that I'll have to visit on occasion in the Longview area. So yeah, I'll be back in Texas. I don't know when I'll be back though. Just need more contrast to read better. Oh, okay. I don't actually see it in my chat. It just says like hitch Snickers because my like Streamlabs doesn't actually turn it into an emote. Relic's about to start a stream. Awesome. Awesome guy. Relic is an awesome guy. And Willie too. Hey Captain America. You found me from our backpacker. Interesting. The Chris one. If you want to start hitchhiking, how should I start? I'd recommend maybe you have a friend like 100 miles away, maybe 200 miles away. Pack up a bag, have enough gear in case you get caught out somewhere you can overnight it. But go on a weekend trip, hitchhike to your friend's place, stay the weekend, and hitchhike back. If you hate it, don't take it any further. If you like it, maybe do a little bit longer trip. Escalate. Start with a shorter trip, or just the next town or something, and then escalate. Just make sure you like it before you like commit to a long distance trip. That would be how I recommend starting it. About survivorship basis. More that you would tend to meet nicer people because generally nicer people would be the ones to pick you up. I 100% agree with that. I meet the people that see a stranger standing on the side of the road and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna help out that completely random person that I do not know. So yes, I 100% agree that I'm dealing with a specific subset of society that would help out a complete stranger with no expectation of anything in return. So yeah, survivorship bias with that, 100%. I agree. Live from the morgue. Got ready for your D stream tonight, brothers. I'm telling you, stay safe, sleep good. Talk to you tomorrow. All right, we'll see you live from the morgue. Thank you for hanging out, for interacting in chat. I appreciate that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Says you can hitchhike from the US from your room with a green screen. Exactly. Exclamation point is scripted. If that dude from Arkansas was still in the car, I don't think I gave him a card. It'd be hard to find. Or was actually from R Hitchhiking. I'll have to check out that post. I have been there before. Actually, R Hitchhiking might have been, I might have checked it out before I first ever hitchhiked. R Hitchhiking might be one of the things that led me to hitchhike for the very first time. So they can get part of the credit for 25 countries, 800 plus rides. Oh, I'm so far behind on chat. I'm so far behind. Oh man. I've got to go back to, I'm so sorry everyone. I'm just very far behind. I had to skip some stuff. I feel like it's a silly question, but do you sleep so much better in a bed hotel rather than in a tent? Like, I sleep really well in my tent in the woods as long as I'm not close to society where people are walking around and I can hear like things going on that I should be alert about. I like the sound of the wind rustling through trees. Like, that's that's white noise to me, and it helps me sleep. The first time you sleep out in the woods, like, you hear creaking trees and like animals and stuff like that, and you're like, what is that out there? But after you do it enough, that's just white noise. It's peaceful. It's natural white noise. But I'm gonna sleep better in my bed tonight here because it's gonna be 27 degrees Celsius and 60% humidity out there, and it's a lot more comfortable to sleep in 19 degrees Celsius and a lot less humidity in here. I do apologize. People are saying goodnight. I don't know if they're saying goodnight because they're leaving, or they're saying goodnight to other people. It's like Relic just started his stream. All right, that's awesome. Relic's an awesome. Man, it takes me a long time to drink a beer when I'm talking to chat. It takes me a long time to eat when I'm talking to chat. It takes me a long time to drink a beer when I'm talking to chat. It takes me a long time to do anything when I'm talking to chat. So I did kind of catch up. Well, I skipped a bunch to catch up, so I cheated. Use standard measurements at Hitchlight? What's a standard measurement? What is standard? We're just having a good night chain reaction. Like, someone said they're going to bed and they're like, everyone's like, good night, good night, good night, good night. Alright. Yeah, you can rate him. I very well might. Oh. Standard for the US? Standard for the world is metric. Everywhere except for the US uses metric. I think like one African nation uses imperial as well. That's standard imperial? Okay. But I think in metric. But right now, yeah, most of the viewers are probably from America, so me using Celsius, like, it's just, I'm kind of learning Fahrenheit a little bit as I go because everyone talks to me in Fahrenheit. But yeah. Hitchlife, what was your first car? A 1990 Toyota Corolla. I love that thing. When you're touching like the gas, I can feel the tires on the road. Like, I can feel what the engine's telling me. I can feel everything through that car. I love that car. Calling out loud. Have a good night, hun. You're going to Relic stream. Like hearing your views. Hey, I appreciate that. Have a great time in Relic stream. I might be sending everyone over to Relic Stream pretty soon. Maybe they'll see you there. I decided to try to inhale beer. It's not a good idea. Have to say, man, you have great energy and vibes. Your stream is the best travel stream I've ever seen. Thank you. You vlog a blog, but haven't gotten into live streaming yet. You've inspired me. I think you sent me a Instagram like message. Can you link me your travel vlogs? I'd be interested in checking that out as well. Where are you trying to go? All 50 U.S. states. We've been through 15 so far. Tomorrow we're heading direction Mississippi, Alabama, east on I-10. I'd say it was a good day. I know I'm a bad hitchhiker for buying a hotel, but this is New Orleans. It's rough for sleeping in a tent, rather. How are you getting to Hawaii? I'll probably end up just flying to Hawaii. I do apologize. I know you guys would be like, hitchhike on a sailboat. But I can't live stream that. There's not many Verizon towers on the Pacific Ocean. Sorry. I'm just getting some burps. How are you gonna hitchhike? Like, I'm not gonna end up hitchhiking to Hawaii. Well, Florida is very easy. Hawaii is not so easy. Oh, okay. Alaska, you mean? Well, I could hitchhike to Alaska pretty easily. I just wouldn't be able to live stream that as well. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. You're on your 4th week waiting for a partner response? They tell you they usually respond within 1 week. You're at 4 weeks? Jeez. You can hitch different islands of Hawaii. Yeah. Ooh, that might be a good spot for hitchhiking on boats too. Maybe between islands there'll be some good boat hitchhiking potential. Are you liking the new fan popular, or is it detracting from your original goal? No, my original goal was to show people what hitchhiking was like. More people watching is more people seeing what hitchhiking is like. That directly coincides with my original goal. That's through all of Canada. I would like to like when I go back, like quickly stop at home and then hitchhike up to Alaska to show you guys what Alaska's like. The problem being, there's gonna be no signal between, like, going through northern British Columbia towards Alaska, and then once I'm in Alaska, going around Alaska, there's gonna be no signal. How far down? Are you going down far into Florida? I'm not. I won't be. It's too hot and humid. I want to hit that East Coast, and I want to start heading north and hug that northern cold. It's not cold. Like, people were telling me even like Winnipeg is 27 Celsius. Have you checked Mexico? Mexico? No, I haven't. And I learned from Russia that you lose a lot of the experience of hitchhiking through a country if you can't talk to people. If you can't talk to people, you're not going to have a great hitchhike. Well, you're gonna miss out on that really personal experience where they bring you into their culture. They potentially bring you into their home and show you around, like, what it's like to be from that country. It's one of the big things I like with hitchhiking is get invites to, like, be brought in. If you can't talk to them, you're not going to get those invites, and even if you do, you're not going to know what's going on because you can't understand what people are saying. So, I won't go to Mexico unless I'm conversational in Spanish as far as hitchhiking goes. King of Vag. You're from the island too. Nice to see you reppin'. Which part are you from? I'm from the Comox Valley. You south, Victoria? That's awesome. We've had a few Islanders in here. Good to see the Vancouver Islanders showing up and making it known. Yeah, baby Vic. Yeah. Well, cheers from, well, now I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. I will be back on Vancouver Island. That's home to me. At the end of the day, I will end up back on Vancouver Island. That is my home. That is where I'm from. Where are some of the best places to hitchhike? Oh, some of the quickest hitchhiking I did was in Ireland. Or was in Japan, actually, was what I meant to say, but Ireland as well. Rural towns in Ireland are great for hitchhiking. From small town to small town, I loved it. People were so welcoming. The rides came quick. The people that did pick you up were very welcoming. They wanted to show you around. Maybe it helped that I was Canadian a little bit. But man, the people were friendly there. I ended up with a place to stay almost every night in Ireland. What do you think of Wales? Again, people were very friendly there. The hitchhiking was easy. I didn't spend that much time there. I got picked up by, like, what was it? A 1969 Land Rover, I think? Or was it Land Cruiser? I think it was Land Rover. Land Cruiser? Land Rover. I get them mixed up. With like a double clutch, and we like drove through some really rural roads, and they let me stay at their place, this like 300-year-old like cottage by Fishguard. And like that was a really unique experience. And they like, these people, like, they wrote a book and they gave me their book, and it was about how they like traveled around the United Kingdom in their RV, like just doing random contract work for artwork. Trying to think if I can remember the book name. I can't right now, but man, the people in Wales were very friendly. Some beautiful scenery as well. Stuck along the coast, and then yeah, went to England from there. I had a good time in Wales. You're living luxury right now? Yeah, I got, one of my viewers gave me an employee discount code for Choice Hotel Group, and I got a nice hotel. Right, sent a short vlog of your to Instagram. Thanks for asking. Alright, I'll check those out later tonight once I sign off. Yuengling, good choice. Yes. Well, I think it's a perfectly acceptable beer. It's a good beer. For like the price and everything like that. Quick rides. Are you asking if I had quick rides today? I had one ride and it was quick. Well, it took 30 minutes and they took me right from wherever I was in Louisiana to here. 2 hours. 2-hour drive, that is. What's the price for that room? What was it, $70 with the employee discount? I could have got a place for like 50, but it was like 6 miles out of town in the outskirts, and I wanted to be like walking distance, just because I wanted to walk around town and just get home or get into my hotel. How did you understand what they said? Your English and you have no idea what Welsh people say? I don't know, man. I just winged it and it worked. You can be dreaming of McGriddles and ice cream. Lafayette. That is the one. That is the one. I do apologize. I know this is pretty much just a random, spontaneous Q&A stream. There isn't the most interesting content going on. I'm just hanging out in my hotel. I know I'm a horrible hitchhiker. I should be living in my tent. But I'm not going to bed yet. Quite yet. I'll be going like, probably in like 30 minutes I'll be going to bed. But I just figured I'd just hang out with you guys and answer your questions as they come up. So that's what I'm just doing. I'm chilling here, drinking a Yuengling, and talking with you guys. How was Scandinavia? I love Scandinavia. It was a lot of fun. I mean, Norway was rough for kind of hitchhiking, not because of the people, but because of how the highway was set up. Like, I look for 3 things in a hitchhiking spot. I look for a long line of sight, slow traffic, and a wide shoulder where they can safely pull off the lane of traffic. And on the highway heading north direction Trondheim, where I then split east into Sweden, like all the on ramps on the highway didn't have any shoulder. It was like a shoulder this wide, and then a metal like barrier median, which I get is like, you know, someone veers off the highway, it keeps them from like going off a cliff or an embankment or whatever. But that means they can't safely pull off the lane of traffic, and that's one of the most important things I look for in a hitchhiking spot. I want people to be able to safely pull over. And it really annoys me when I'm in a really good spot for hitchhiking, with a spot where they can safely pull over, and they stop right next to me, directly in the lane of traffic. I'm like, no, this is why I picked this spot, so you can pull over. Just pull over so you're not gonna like get rear-ended by some car. Laundry? I don't think I'll get laundry done today. It's funny that you apologize for being in a hotel. Haven't even put Tend and hitchhiking together exclusively until your stream. Yeah, like on previous trips, I would never do this. This didn't happen. The only time I paid for a hotel in my round the world like 8 month trip is when I got to Vladivostok and I wanted to reward myself for hitchhiking across Russia. It's the only time I paid for a hotel. And on this trip, I've done a couple. I've paid for 6 or 7 nights in 42 days. That's a lot more than I usually would do. So, I don't know. I just feel like it is an accurate representation of what I would usually do with my hitchhiking trips. Any wisdom about hitchhiking on the Trans-Canada? It's pretty easy. The roughest section is Ontario. It's legal to hitchhike on any 400 series highway. You have to do the on-ramps. Try to get through Ontario as quick as you can. The section between Sault Ste. Marie and, Thunder Bay? That's known to be the worst section. I've gotten really lucky. I've always gotten that section really, done really quick. That's if you're doing the Southern Ontario route. If you're doing the Northern Ontario route, that's a different story. Again, not as much traffic, and it's really big distances. When people do pick you up, you're going to get long rides, especially through that section. But between Thunder Bay and Sault Ste. Marie, that's an 8-hour drive, and there's no real civilization between there. There's one town, but there's not much it's not known to be the best for hitchhiking. I've gotten lucky though. Through the prairies, it's easy. The roads are straight, the shoulders are wide. You can hitchhike on an on-ramp, you can hitchhike directly on the highway. It works wherever you are. BC, they have the no hitchhiking pickup as illegal signs on the highways and stuff. So try to do on-ramps if you're in a section where they have the no hitchhiking pickup as illegal signs. But BC isn't too bad. Ontario is the worst. Maritimes are very easy. Quebec's easy as well. You won't have a problem. This is essentially what I'm getting at. Canada's pretty easy for hitchhiking. Recommend VOD to watch while you're sleeping. Maybe the Todd ones back from California. I don't know what day those were. Guy that taught me how to hitchhike on airplanes and got me some rides on airplanes. Cal and Kim from Kansas. I don't know how that's titled in my VODs, but nicest people, some of the nicest people I've ever met, something like that. When you get in the hotel, how do you pass time? Watch TV or something? Once I turn off the stream, I'm going to, splash water on my face, brush my teeth, and go to bed. There's no passing time. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. $70 or $0 for a bed for the night is a very big difference. It is a very big difference, and that's when I tell people about the easiest way to save money is to spend $0 on one, transportation, hitchhiking, and 2, accommodation. If you spend $0 for accommodation, $0 for transportation on a day, then you don't have to spend very much money. It's the easiest way to spend money. But as soon as you do something like this and you spend $70 on accommodation,
Well, your daily cost just shot up several $100%. Are the beaver nuggets all gone? No. They are not. Now that you say that, I'm gonna have some. Really into Airbnb, done hostels, couch surfing a little too. Yeah. I've heard people have told me Airbnb is tough with last minute. Because every day I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do every day. Isn't this also the first time live streaming your hitchhiking? Yeah. This is day 42 of live streaming hitchhiking, although I've taken 4 or 5 days off. Previous to this, I've never live streamed my experience. I've done a lot of hitchhiking trips, but it was never live streamed. I should raid Rally Climb when I'm done. I probably will. What was the beer, bro? Yingling. Do I have a poll? I don't think they do. Did you go to Cafe Du Monde? I walked past it. I was still full from my lunch, like my crawfish and stuff I had. It was a huge plate. I almost threw up from how much I eat. There's the wall behind me again. It's still Snickers. I still have your Snickers. And they're probably all melted, but that's fine. I don't care if they're melted. Nice room hotel of your place. This is a hotel for the night, Balgrog. Yeah. The stream is going to end pretty soon. I'm just not like dead tired where I'm like, I'm going to go to bed right now. So I just thought I'd hang out with you guys and talk. The salty, sweet goodness is great. You stream all day, every day? On travel days, for the most part, yeah. I stream from the morning until I decide to go to sleep that night. So I've done anywhere from, like an average travel day for me is probably anywhere from 8 to 14 hours. As far as live streaming length. I have a refrigerator in here. Why are you in a hotel tonight? Because it's New Orleans. And I'll get mugged if I sleep in my tent in New Orleans. What are you eating? Is that caramel popcorn? Essentially, but it's called beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's. Just drink the Snickers for Miss Kylie. I'll be careful getting a ride in New Orleans. We'll see. I'll check out HitchWiki. I haven't even looked at HitchWiki yet, which is a very valuable resource for getting out of a city. Even fake taxis that will rob you. Nice. Those are good. Those are good. Alright. Do you have any expectations before coming to the US that were either... I'm trying to wait for one more message because my wide angle lens blocks the very left side of my screen, so I can't... There we go. That were either met or a complete 180. No. Also, previous to this trip, I have hitchhiked a little bit in the US through New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts. So I had a little bit of experience. Honestly, I expected more people to be talking about Trump, but barely anyone has. I think people are tired. Whatever side you're on, I think people are just tired of talking about it. It's been the constant point of tension and drama for what has it been, a year and a half, and people are just like, I'm done. I'm done. My bracelets are on. They're in the bathroom. I had a shower earlier and I didn't put them back on for my walk. I just forgot to put them back on. Yeah, they're in the they're in the bathroom. No, I've been wearing the bracelets every day, and I will continue to wear the bracelets every day until I lose them or they break. And I'm saying that because they will probably break or I will probably lose them at some point, and that's not me. That's just how things go with my travels. You surprised Slates hasn't broken yet? Actually, honestly, me too. When I like lift up my bag, I like pull it with a decent amount of force, and if it gets caught or anything, like that force is just gonna like grab it and potentially tear it. So I'm surprised it's still going. I hope it keeps going. If it makes it through this trip, I'll be amazed. Just wanted to ask a political question, but remembered you're in Twitch chat. Bad idea, man. People are gonna be fighting all over the place. It's a bad idea. You coming to the West Coast? I started on the West Coast. I started in Washington, went through Oregon, California to LA, and then east into Arizona. But I'll be coming back for TwitchCon. Did you hitchhike across the border? I took a ferry from Victoria, British Columbia to Port Angeles, Washington. He didn't hit Vegas. It's illegal to hitchhike in Nevada. That's why I didn't go to Vegas. Because it's illegal. You should buy fruit, bro. Fruit is not calorie dense. We were having this conversation first thing this morning. Fruit is not calorie dense. How much calories does an apple have? How much calories does a carrot have? How do you like Oklahoma? Where did you travel to? You're from the northwestern side. Where did I cross from? I dropped off just past the Kansas-Oklahoma border, not on the interstate, the north-south interstate, but the state highway just east of that. Was it 77 South? Something like that. Met some really nice people. The hitchhiking was easy. Met the guy that went to prison for 38 years for shooting his nephew. Ended up in Tulsa. Got picked up by a viewer's boyfriend. I guess he's a viewer as well. And then they drove me to Arkansas. So I was only there for like a day. But the hitchhiking was easy. The people were friendly. I had a good experience in Oklahoma. You eat healthy cookies? I'm eating beaver nuggets, which are from Buc-ee's. They're like caramel popcorn. 35 south from Kansas? Is that what it was? Yeah, the 4 croissants I'm getting for free room service is going to be amazing. So that video doesn't realize it was in Oklahoma. The dude was really nice. But yeah. He drove me to like, was it Polka City? Polka City? Something city? Do you have a map marked off with your progress to show people? Yeah, Fupalord linked that for you. Sometimes it's slow to update, but it should be, hopefully it's updated. Ponca City, that's the one. He murdered you? No, he shot his nephew. I'm not his nephew. And that was, well, He went to prison for 38 years and he got out 4 years ago, so that was over 40 years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty much done this beer. I find it funny how people remember facts about people rather than their names. I'm horrible with names, but if you tell me about the situation, I'll be like, oh yes, that person, that situation, they told me about this. Ask me about their name, no clue. I'm horrible with names. How much money have you spent so far? I honestly don't know. I haven't been keeping track too much. I do quite often keep track on trips. Just, you know, I'm an accounting major. I was doing my Bachelor of Business Administration degree with a major in accounting. But I haven't done that on this trip. You like how I'm sitting Impact? Just tuned in to say hi. Well, hello. Yes, I'm sitting awkwardly in a chair. That's you coming. Are you coming down to New Orleans with the OPP to lock me up? Which camera are you using for all these aero trips? I'm using a really old cell phone. I'm using an LG G4. It's from 2015. It's several generations old. They've got an LG G5, an LG G6, and they're about to come out with an LG G7. They also have an LG V20 and 30 that have come out in those times as well. The Willy vodka. Hitchy. Willy. Hold up. Don't worry. He was with me last night and he kept me safe. Get a new phone? I'm in the process of getting a new phone. Camera is looking a bit fish-eye-y. Does that help? It's a wide-angle lens. Do you prefer this? Is it better? And that's what it looks like without the lens on. Twitch should hook you up with a new phone? Wouldn't that be nice? I did get a doll. Thank you, Willie, for the doll. Really in front of the door for protection. And could you take a photo of Mini Willie at all your stops, just one photo, and send them to me? I can try. Like, I'm gonna forget it some places, but I'll try and send a few. Like seductive photos or something like that. Back to crime fighting. Bye everyone. Have a good night to you. Be back around Wednesday full time again. What is it? Monday? Wednesday cannot come soon enough. But thanks for checking in, Impact. How old are you? I'm 23. Each state one photo. I will try my best, Willie. I will try my best. Back from vacay. Did you get a hotel room? This is a hotel room, yeah. How's the last few days for scripted content? It was great. We got picked up by some clowns. Willy Vodka was one of them. It's weird not having the wide angle lens on. Do you get rides every day you hitch, or does it take a while? I wait on average about 20 minutes, so if I'm hitchhiking that day, almost guaranteed I'll get a ride. You're the man, bro. Be safe, buddy. Be lurking at you from afar. Alright. You lurk to your heart's content. I'll be back one day. And I'll try to take some pictures with average Willie. 7 inches. Mac Plays, thank you for gifting a sub to the Willie Vodka. The Willie Vodka. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers. You've made it. Mac Plays, thank you for the support by gifting that sub to him. Appreciate that. Thought you were signing off earlier, can't sleep. I just like talking to you guys. Just got back from our Antarctica. How's it going? Can I come to Antarctica? Do you work in Antarctica? That's one of my goals. I want to go to Antarctica. How's it going? It's going great. I'm a horrible hitchhiker. I'm staying in a hotel tonight. I know I'm bad. I shouldn't be in a hotel. I live in my tent. But it's New Orleans. And the whole trip everyone's been telling me, don't camp in New Orleans. You're going to get murdered. You're going to get mugged. So and in the first 20 minutes, I saw someone shooting up. I also saw a drug deal, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should get a hotel. So I did get a hotel. Wow, it's weird having the wide-angle lens not on. It makes a big difference. Good morning. Well, good evening from New Orleans. What time is it there? What are you, 6 hours ahead? Yeah, you're Western Europe time. Or are you, what time is it in Norway? Andreas. You just woke up at 4 a.m. You're usually staying up till 4 a.m. What are you doing? Doing? It's 4 a.m. You're supposed to stay up till then. You're usually my late night viewer, not your early morning viewer. Is that alcohol? Yeah, it is. People told me to try a Yingling, so I did. Also, people told me to try a Hurricane, which apparently started in New Orleans, or like in the area here, and it's very rummy. So, I don't have a tolerance to alcohol. Deserve it, dude. Enjoy it. Thank you, Steph. I actually am going to go to bed pretty much now, soon-ish. Was rather sleepy, so you went to bed at 9:30? Me too, man. I'm about to go to bed. Why is the rum gone? The rum is gone. Good luck to finish a Hurricane. I finished it. It was also my first drink, so I better be able to finish one drink. And there's those beer burps. But yeah, I do apologize. Like I've just been like pretty much chatting with you guys for the past hour. I'm going to go to bed. It's gonna be an early one for me. I've camped the past couple nights and I get tired from travel. I get tired. And I have air conditioning and I have this beautiful bed behind me, so I'm gonna sleep in it and I'm gonna sleep beautifully in it. The humidity does, like, I can handle heat, but the humidity just, it cuts. It hurts. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I've heard Relic is streaming, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Relic again. I know we sent you over to Relic last night, but they are amazing. Like, Relic's amazing. Willie is amazing. They're great guys. I know it's a bit different. They wear masks and stuff like that. They're clowns and stuff like that, but they're great guys. And yeah, we'll send you guys over. And the stream has a really good message as well. Like, yes, they're scary clowns, but part of their message is to not judge someone based off how they look. Judge them based off the character. Stuff like that. We typically run Impact hosting. Are you gonna drop that host? I'm gonna drop the host, yeah, and we're gonna send them over to Relic. And yeah, everyone, we're gonna go party with Relic. It's gonna be fun. They're scary, but they're kind-hearted. Yes, that is how I would describe them as well. They're like scaring people, but they also like making people laugh, and they're just really good guys all around. So I'm just gonna type that in. Once I type that in, I've got like 20 seconds or something like that before you guys get sent over, and it doesn't tell me when you guys get sent over, so I just keep talking, and you'll probably get cut off mid-sentence or something like that because I'll be telling you good night. But you know, that's just how it goes. Because Streamlabs doesn't really tell me how this works. It just does things. Alright. But yes, I am ending the stream. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm hitchhiking east out of New Orleans, direction Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. Once I get to east coast of Florida, I'm going to be heading north up the eastern seaboard, up A1A north, I believe. So yeah, good night everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. We had just one hitchhike today, a true hitchhike, no twitch hiking, just hitchhiking. Awesome guy. He drove me all the way from Lafayette to New Orleans downtown. He's an awesome guy. I had a really good day. We got to check out the city, check out the sights. I had an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow. I love you all.